LA's real estate market has been on fire. Will the fire continue to burn in 2022? I think so. The question is, how hot will it get? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you my predictions based on previous stats.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head.
My name is EJ Horstman, Realtor and investor right here in Los Angeles. Please reach out via the link in the description, and I'd be happy to help you find the perfect home. Will the housing market continue at breakneck speed? Let's take a look at two neighborhoods in LA and see how they're trending. First, let's discuss the charming Silver Lake, just east of Hollywood. Looking at the Silver Lake Reservoir, this is a very popular area of town, and there's some great walking paths here. There's a dog park, tons of coffee shops, and Silver Lake is right by a large water reservoir, hence the name. Prices have soared in recent years, and the current median sales price is about $1.4 million. Like most of LA, inventory is very low. Prices have increased about 10% year over year. Then let's look at Culver City, west of Hollywood and close to the ocean. It's not quite a beach city, but it's still very convenient to getting there. Culver City is mostly known as a city for families with lots of suburban areas and schools. The median price here is about $1.3 million. The prices in Culver City are up about 11% year over year. It looks like Redfin Data Center is actually wrong about this, as you can see here. So that's why it's always important to check multiple sites when researching. The market for single-family homes is still pretty hot, while the market for condos has cooled a bit. So if you're looking for a little less competition, a condo may be for you. If you can find a multifamily property and live in one unit and rent the others, that's the most cost-effective way to invest. We call that house hacking. There's some reason to believe that inventory will be boosted slightly. Unfortunately, because of COVID deaths and foreclosures, we may see a bump in houses on the market soon. Some experts predicted that mortgage rates would be higher at this point, but the 30-year fixed rate is hovering around 3.3%. Rates into 2022 will likely see an increase up to about 3.7%. So while this is higher than 2020 rates, it's still quite reasonable for buyers. And in terms of a housing crash, it's very unlikely. Controls around subprime mortgages and low rates have kept things in check. Homeowners have a lot of equity now, so there's a lot more stability. A lot of people wonder if COVID has had an effect on the housing market. It certainly has, but probably not in the way you might think. Since 2008, the rate of building new homes went down dramatically. There was an oversupply after the crash. But steadily, that supply has run out. The trend was going towards the direction of a crazy seller's market, and COVID accelerated that trend. People wanted to move and had plenty of equity in their homes and lots of cash on hand. The economy has been very solid. Another effect from COVID was the material shortage, like lumber and appliances. This wasn't really a supply shortage, but a labor shortage. Because of the lockdowns, there were fewer people available to build appliances and harvest lumber. That's slowly correcting as lockdowns lighten up. People ask me when the best time is to buy real estate. I like to say it's as soon as possible once you're ready. Real estate is cyclical, with the market heating up in spring and summer and cooling off in fall and winter. That's generally the trend. Most people move during the warmer months and are reluctant once the school year hits in the fall. That means there are more listings and more competition for them in the spring and summer, while there are fewer listings and less competition in fall and winter. So as a seller, you likely have the best chance of multiple offers in the summer, and as a buyer, you might have more flexibility in the cooler months. In conclusion, the housing market may stabilize a bit in 2022, and you shouldn't be too worried about inflation either. According to real estate news source Inman, appliances are up around 24% in price, but real estate in general still beats out inflation and hedges against it. If you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you'll love the one on screen. Feel free to reach out anytime for any real estate needs. All links in the description below.